I'm going to have a great conversation coming up really swiftly, but I want to make sure that you guys know that you're going to be invited to ask some questions yourselves. We do have a microphone over here, and you are more than welcome to line up, ask some questions, be respectful, of course. Let's not ask for particular shout-outs or anything like that. And I will give you guys a warning that if we run out of time, those people that are still in line, I'm going to invite you to come up to the front of the stage area. We're going to do a stage selfie with the guests. So if you don't get a chance to ask your question, that's going to be your prize. Is that cool with y'all? That's all right. Are you guys ready? I need y'all to make some noise and show some love for Miss CHRISTINA CHONG. Of course. We have a special guest. CHRISTINA has a special guest with us, with her. Would you like to introduce?
This is Runa Iwa.
Make some noise, y'all.
Yeah.
We charge double for selfies with Runa, okay? Just want y'all to know. That's how it's going down. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
I love it. Have you been to Toronto before? Is this your first time?
First time, first day.
First time, first day. Okay. Well, welcome.
That's a joke we film here.
Oh, snap. You do, don't you?
I like that you're prepared.
Yeah, that was terrible. So I'm still jet lagged because I'm US based, so this is totally new for me. This is absolutely new for me.
So you lost in Atlanta? No.
No. I think we're MegaCon or something like that.
Oh yeah, Orlando.
Way far down. But with all that being said, this is one of the greatest shows in terms of legacy, to kind of be created, to have something that you're building upon and have characters that have such a huge fan base built into them. All of you get to kind of bring your own presentation to it, but how does the legacy of Star Trek as a whole kind of influence what you do?
ANSON?
I like how they went to the captain. They went to the captain meeting. Like, yo.
I mean, literally everything we do. It informs everything.
Indeed.
It's shaped and guided us from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, still to this day, we have to double check things the way they were said.
Just to
the way
make
they were
sure.
done. Yeah.
I like that.
We have people. We have Star Trek consultants. That's the real job.
But you still get to do some wonderful things of your own. I mean, with your presentation of Pike and cooking is such a huge piece, and that was you wanting to do that to kind of bring that character out. Yes.
Sorta. It came up in a conversation between me and the showrunners, and I don't know. There's a side of the character I wanted to make clear that I'm not going to talk about now, but Akiva thought maybe dinners around the captain's table would be a good idea, and then I thought, well, what if you know, every captain gets one request for his quarters, and I can't bring a horse in the ship. So what if he's into cooking and he wanted a kitchen, and so they built a kitchen.
I love that.
Yeah.
It humanizes Pike in a way that other presentations of the character don't quite do well, and it gives kind of like the centering piece to kind of create the relationship that he has with his closest, crew members. When you guys got to see that, was that something where you're like, I'm gonna be a captain, so I can get something cool like that?
No, just if I want something, just ask for it, and generally I get it. So.
Fair. When a Noonien Singh asks for something, you get it.
Yeah, you don't fight with Noonien Singh.
No, not at all. Speaking of, the legacy of Khan, as something to kind of leach into and build on, when you were given this role, was that something that you were like super keen on building on, or were you that much of a fan to begin with? I
wasn't a fan before.
Fair.
So I had to learn through watching, Wrath of Khan and Seed Space, and but there's not actually much on Khan to watch.
True.
So, and it was clear that obviously La'an is completely different to Khan. So I didn't really base my character on him at all. Sorry.
No, that's not a bad thing.
I mean, obviously she's very military-like,
Right.
and I guess she has that in common with him. But other than that,
Right, but there's like a whole like history that you
Yeah.
have to kind of incorporate of Khan's effect on humanity and why you have to keep your identity so much of a secret.
Yeah, of course, yeah, but that's the script, yeah, so, yeah.
I'll tell you what is cool is like seeing your ideas pop up on Memory Alpha.
Yeah, that's
You know,
good.
see
Yeah.
something gets annotated out there that is now canon that came up in conversation.
That's
really
wonderful.
cool.
That's wonderful. Ethan, your portrayal of Spock, that's a huge role, super iconic. To step into that one, what do you want to do with him at every turn that makes him yours versus the late great Leonard Nimoy's?
I mean, not screwed up.
You've done phenomenally at that part. I will tell you that right now.
I appreciate that. I mean, really from the beginning, it was just, how can I mean, from when I started, I'm just trying to do the best Spock that I can. That sounds really obvious. But it's going to be impossible to separate the actor, I think, from the performance, especially with this sort of role. Because it's so, I have to paint by numbers in many ways. And I'm who I am, and who I am is just now a part of it. That's so dumbly put, but I think kind of the best way that I can do it.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I did that.
So I'm just trying to, you know, when I prepare my scenes, I always have Nimoy's voice sort of resounding in my head, and I kind of check in with how he might say it. There's certain times where I have to check, you know, in with that voice.
I appreciate that.
Still, yeah.
I think you all appreciate that too, right? Of course.